Bigger Shit Than Ninja Shit. Episode 1. Why is it so hard for Black people to stick together? Welcome back to Bigger Shit Than Ninja Shit, where we don't run from uncomfortable conversations. We run toward them. Today's topic is one that will probably make some people uncomfortable. Good. Growth usually begins where comfort ends. The question is simple but controversial. Why does it often seem so difficult for Black communities to maintain long-term unity around economic, political, and community goals? This conversation is not about claiming that Black people cannot work together. History proves the opposite. Black Americans have built churches, schools, businesses, mutual aid societies, neighborhoods, and civil rights organizations that changed this country. The real question isn't whether unity is possible. The question is why it is often difficult to sustain over time. In my upcoming book, Narcissism in the Black Community, I argue that while racism, discrimination, unequal opportunity, and economic barriers all matter, we also have to examine behaviors that develop inside communities. My argument is that narcissistic tendencies, where ego becomes more important than purpose, can weaken trust, cooperation, and long-term collective success. Narcissism isn't simply taking selfies or wanting attention. It's a mindset where recognition becomes more important than results, where being right matters more than solving problems, where personal status becomes more important than community progress. When too many people chase the spotlight instead of building the stage, organizations struggle to survive. Think about how many businesses have collapsed because partners stopped trusting one another. Think about organizations divided by personality conflicts instead of shared missions. Think about families separated by pride that lasted years. These patterns aren't unique to Black communities, but when they occur in communities already facing external challenges, the consequences can be even greater. One reason this conversation is difficult is because many people assume that criticizing behaviors inside a community means criticizing the community itself. Those are not the same thing. Every healthy family, organization, and nation has to be willing to look in the mirror. Honest self-reflection is not betrayal. It is often the first step toward improvement. Generational trauma also deserves attention. Centuries of slavery, segregation, discrimination, unequal education, and economic exclusion have left deep wounds. Trauma can shape how people view trust, competition, and opportunity. When resources feel scarce, another person's success can feel like your loss. When betrayal becomes common, cooperation becomes more difficult. The point isn't to place blame. The point is to ask better questions. What habits help communities thrive? What behaviors slowly pull them apart? If we identify those patterns honestly, then we can begin changing them. That's the purpose of narcissism in the Black community, not condemnation, but conversation. Imagine if every successful Black entrepreneur mentored one young person. Imagine if every Black-owned business intentionally supported 2 others each year. Imagine if families spent as much time building wealth together as they do arguing over social media. Small habits repeated consistently can create generational change. I'll leave you with this thought. External obstacles are real, and they should never be ignored. But internal challenges also deserve honest discussion. Communities become stronger when they can address both. Unity doesn't happen because people look alike. Unity happens because people choose a common purpose over individual pride. This is Daddy O, and until next time, remember, we're not here for small conversations. We're here for bigger shit than ninja shit. Bigger Shit Than Ninja Shit.